With the weather as it is today, Anthony Davidson, we have, to some extent, to throw the form book out of the window. Who do you see having the advantage on this slippery, unpredictable track surface?
The trouble is, Crofty, they need to be thinking about the race tomorrow. You don't want to go jacking up the ride heights and piling on a few points of extra downforce that you're not going to want in the Grand Prix itself. The Parc Fermé regulations mean that you have to make that choice. The best thing the drivers can do is adapt with the tools they have available in the cockpit. Moving the brake bias forward will help stop the rear end slipping out under braking, and opening up the differential can really help tame the oversteer on corner exit. The drivers that can make best use of these techniques will have the best chance for success here today.
So here's our guys, Riotbox here, and welcome back to another F1 2019 career mode video, and this time we're out for the British Grand Prix. It is our home Grand Prix and our team's home Grand Prix, of course, but I don't think we'll do too well. Definitely probably won't get a podium, but I mean, if we could push for it, we could. I mean, we're in qualifying right now and it is wet, and so far we have some decent pace, and I'm starting to build the confidence and really put in the lap times. As you can see, we're in Q2 now. Last time out we were at Austria, and we had that pretty awesome battle with Sebastian Vettel and a surprise second place. So if we can carry the momentum forward, then that'll be pretty good. I mean, we just set the fastest lap of the race, well, the qualifying session, but it wasn't enough to stay at the front. It's only Q2, but we did beat our teammate P7 and P8, so both McLarens in Q3, and that is a sign that we are improving. And let's see what our final lap time is going to be for the qualifying session. It is pole position so far, 42.9. Absolutely smashed that out the park. The conditions were perfect for the tyres, and we managed to hold it for pole position, beat Hamilton to pole by just under 0.2 of a second. So that's it for qualifying. I'm going to be starting from the pole position, so let's head straight into the race.
Anthony Davidson, a very warm welcome to you as you join me in the commentary box for today's event. Why don't we discuss McLaren? They haven't had any retirements in the last 5 races. What do you think that says about the reliability of their car?
I think they can be fairly pleased with that record so far. The first thing any good car needs is a solid, reliable base with which to build on, and they seem to have that this season.
Right then, we are here for the start of the British Grand Prix. We're going to see how we get on from pole position. If we can get a decent start, we might actually hold first place throughout the rest of the race, but it's going to be a tough one. As you can see, Hamilton and Vettel come storming up the inside into turn number 1. They may collide, and Vettel, oh, we were so close to avoid him. Let's take a quick replay of that. Sebastian Vettel caught the rear of Hamilton, and round he went. We were alert and on the brakes there. I was so surprised I didn't go straight smack into the back of him. So a good start from us. I'll take that. Only lose out to Lewis Hamilton in the end, but of course we're going to lose out to a Ferrari or Mercedes. And look at that, Leclerc up the inside, filling in the hole which Vettel had in front of us. So can we get back at Charles Leclerc? I need to be aggressive here at the start, or else he will just run away with this. I'm trying it up the inside. He's then going to get the inside line for the next corner, and we're stuck on the outside for this long right-hander. Can we get him back? Oh, look at that, nice and aggressive for Charles Leclerc. He's going to get away now, unless we can stick with him. No DRS yet, of course, and we've got Bottas to deal with as well. So if I have to defend from Bottas, Leclerc is definitely gone. I'm trying to stick with him through that corner. I mean, we're doing pretty well. He's just down a bit on power compared to the Mercedes and the Ferrari, and that's really all that we're lacking. The grips there, obviously it's not as good as the Ferrari or Mercedes, as you can see through there, and the Ferrari just pulls away, but these are very good top teams right now. And look at Norris there in 5th place. Bottas comes up our inside. I'm going to have to get him back straight away, or else he'll get away up the inside of Bottas. So look at that, Norris in P5, and Bottas, I thought Bottas were going to come back at us. I think he thought better of it. So rounding off lap number 1 then, Charles Leclerc is getting away, and I feel like he's going to edge away. Look at that pace, look at him power out of there. That Ferrari looks incredible. So all the way to lap number 4 then, we've got Bottas all over the back of us. He has been able to stay right up us, but we've been, look at that, defending. We've just been defending really, trying to keep him at bay. The McLaren's okay, we've been able to use the car to defend, but on the straights he's just able to gain all that time. Any time that we pull away from him, he just pulls it back when it comes to the straights. Look at this Mercedes, he thinks better of it. He could have got us by now, but he's been quite cautious in this race. And then a lap number 6 again. Come onto this straight. Verstappen now wants to go. Verstappen is now overtaken Bottas, and now he's going to be coming at us. I think we might just hold Bottas. Bottas and Verstappen behind, but we lock up at the end of this straight. That's going to cost us, and now I'm going to take a very wide entry. Cut it back in. Oh my god, I didn't realise Verstappen and Bottas were right up our inside. Take a look at that. They were just there up our inside. They shouldn't have left the door as wide open as that. I won't make that mistake again. Look, there's actually 2 Red Bulls up our inside. Gasly has to back out of it in the end. And we're going to be able to get onto the back of Verstappen. We're going to have to get him back, like I said, or else they'll get away. Can I get Bottas back as well? I'm not sure if I can, but we've got Verstappen just chuck it up the inside. These tyres are starting to feel a bit worn now. The grip's starting to go, you can tell. Now we're actually pushing it through Maggotts and Beckett's. Come on, onto the back of Bottas. Can we use the DRS and the ERS to try and get him back? Rich Mix, overtake mode, everything we got to try and get back at Bottas in that Mercedes. Come on, jug up the inside, top of the hill. Lovely stuff. And there we go, back through on Valtteri Bottas for lap number 6. Now lap number 7, I'm going to have to come into the pits because these tyres are not feeling good at all, and both of them come round our outside. I was actually trying to save a bit of ERS there. I let them through because I know I'm coming into the pits, and I'm not sure if they're going to come into the pits. Hopefully not. No, they don't. They both stay out, so that's lucky for us. So clear in the pit lane then. But we're going to be followed in, look behind on the mini-map, followed in by a few cars, so hopefully we don't get held up in the pits, or else this will affect us, because we're trying to get a bit of an undercut on Verstappen and Bottas. We're trying to pull out, and it looks like we get out cleanly just ahead of Russell there in the Williams, so I think we might be able to keep ahead of Bottas and Verstappen. Look at that, there's Verstappen in the pits on the right hand side, that little blue dot, that's Verstappen. We're going to come out way ahead of him. So really putting a good outlap on these medium tyres. Unfortunately, Leclerc and Hamilton up the road have already come out of the pits, and they are way ahead. They're just in a league of their own, those two. Leclerc's done really well in this career mode so far. Much better than Vettel, if I remember correctly. I think it's pretty tight at the top though between the 2 Ferrari drivers. Now lap number 10. A few more cars in the pits. I'm just conscious of where is Bottas. There he is, just behind us, exiting the pits now. So it looks like we might have a 3 or 4 second lead over Bottas. And now the big question is, for the last 3 and a bit laps, can we keep it ahead of Bottas and also Verstappen? As you can see, lap number 10 coming towards the end of it, starting lap number 11. There is Bottas behind. I'll be interested to see what the gap actually is. You can see we're going to come out into P4 now. And let's just take a look at what the gap is behind. Grodon's behind at the minute. There we go, Bottas 5.291. So we've got over a 5 second lead, and going well in the car. The tyres feel great. The balance is feeling perfect. Just down on a bit of power, but I think we can keep it ahead of Bottas for the next few laps. We're not struggling with tyre wear like we were with the soft tyres. And there we go, Butler coming into the pits. We're going to get, what's this going to promote us up to P3 now. So we're in a podium position, 9.3 seconds up the road. Leclerc, I told you they were in a league of their own, and Bottas behind is 4.9 seconds. So he is close. He's only managed to close in 3/10 over those couple of laps. And now we're going to bring it around. Pretty dead end to this race, but we're going to pick up a podium at our home Grand Prix. I will take that, and look at that epic crash at the end. Oh my god, into the Rolex board there. Did not mean to do that in front of the Silverstone wing, but there we go. P3. I would take that. A good solid result for our McLaren career mode. So I really do hope you guys are enjoying this series still. They're becoming less frequent, but I'm going to do a couple a week, and then obviously we'll do a couple of seasons because I'm interested to see what driver transfers we get. But for now, I'm going to leave you with the post-race celebrations and the driver standings. You can see we're in P7 right now. Hamilton overtakes Vettel, and it is Leclerc leading the championship. So if you're excited for the next one, smash the like button, share our own friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more F1 and MotoGP career mode.
That's it for another Grand Prix and a fantastic win for Mercedes. Talk to me, Ants. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, tyre management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.